It all started with two boys from different families, both poor, but very different in nature. Ifeanyi was a kind and respectful boy, always ready to help others, while Obinna, his neighbor, was greedy and rude, always thinking of himself. One day, Ifeanyi went to the forest to collect firewood for his family. As he was walking, he got lost, and soon the path he knew was gone. He wandered for hours, but he couldn't find his way out. It was starting to get dark, and he was worried. But then he saw an old woman carrying a heavy log of firewood. She looked tired and slow, and she had some sores on her body. Ifeanyi, being the kind boy he was, immediately went to her. "Excuse me, grandmother," he said softly. "Can I help you with that firewood?" The old woman smiled, grateful for his kindness. "Thank you, my child," she said, and handed him the log. Ifeanyi carried the firewood for her, and even though his own hands were sore, he didn't complain. They walked together through the forest until they reached a small hut made of sticks and leaves. "Please come inside," the old woman said. "You must be tired, and I have some food to offer." Ifeanyi followed her inside. He helped her clean the hut, cooked food, and even gave her a bath. Though she was weak and old, he took care of her for 2 full days. All the while, his parents were growing worried, searching everywhere for him. But Ifeanyi didn't mind. He knew that helping the old woman was the right thing to do. On the 3rd day, when Ifeanyi felt it was time to leave, he politely asked the old woman, "Please, I need to find my way home." The old woman smiled kindly at him. "You have been good to me, Ifeanyi. Because of your kindness, I will grant you a wish. Tell me what you want." Ifeanyi thought for a while. "I wish for my family to have enough to eat, so we never go hungry." The old woman nodded and handed him a flute. "Blow this flute when you reach the end of the forest," she said, "and your wish will come true." Ifeanyi thanked the old woman and set off. When he reached the edge of the forest, he took the flute and blew into it. The sound was sweet and soft. When he returned home, everything was different. His house was full of food, and there was more than enough to last them forever. His parents were amazed, and they knew something magical had happened. Not long after Ifeanyi returned, Obinna came to visit him. He wanted to know what had happened, so Ifeanyi told him about the old woman and the flute. Obinna, greedy as he was, thought that he went to the forest and found the old woman. He could get a flute too and wish for even more than Ifeanyi had. So the next day, Obinna set off to find her. Just like Ifeanyi, Obinna got lost in the forest. After some time, he saw the old woman again, carrying firewood. She stopped when she saw him and asked, "What do you want, young man?" Obinna, without any respect, said, "I was lost, looking for firewood, but now I'm lost. Can you help me?" The old woman asked, "Will you help me in return? Will you carry my firewood to my hut?" But Obinna, being rude, said, "No, I won't help you. You look scary and you stink. I don't want to go near you or your hut." The old woman didn't argue. She just nodded and walked ahead with the firewood on her head. Obinna followed, still insulting her under his breath. When they reached the hut, the old woman asked, "Will you help me clean my house, cook for me and take care of me like Ifeanyi did?" Obinna refused. "I'm not doing any of that. I'm here to get what I want and that's it." The old woman asked again, "What is it you want then?" Obinna said, "I need the flute. My friend Ifeanyi came back with one and everything changed for his family. I want that too." The old woman gave him a flute, just like she had given Ifeanyi, and told him, "Remember what Ifeanyi did. Blow the flute only when you reach the end of the forest, and your wish will come true." But Obinna, impatient and greedy, couldn't wait. He blew the flute in the middle of the forest and made his wish. "I wish my family would never lack anything again." At first, The forest became strangely quiet. It was so silent that even the tiniest sound could be heard. Obinna got scared, but he didn't stop. He blew the flute again. This time, the silence was awoken by loud, terrifying sounds. Wild animals like lions, tigers appeared out of nowhere and surrounded him. Obinna tried to run, but it was too late. The animals attacked him, and within moments, he was gone. Days had passed and no one had seen Obinna. The same forest that had been so calm for Ifeanyi had turned into a deadly place for Obinna because of his greed and disrespect. Ifeanyi's kindness had brought blessings, while Obinna's greed had brought disaster. It was a lesson to all of us, and no one ever forgot it.